Want to give a special shout out this week to All Sorts of Adventure. Nate and Sarah, you guys inspire me. Want to encourage all my viewers to go check out their YouTube channel, All Sorts of Adventure. Hola and buenos dias from Puebla, Mexico. This is Matt Swartz. So glad you joined me on this week's episode, which is, believe it or not, episode 16. Seems crazy to believe, and excited just for the time I was able to spend here in Puebla. Beautiful city, by the way. Developing relationships, did training here for 40 leaders yesterday. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about just a conversation I had with my son this past week. And he made a statement that kind of just caught me off guard because it really resonated with me and some of the stuff I've been thinking in my own life lately. He said that anything that seems unattainable also seems unbelievable. Let me say that again, because I think it's really powerful. Anything that seems unattainable also seems unbelievable. I've been talking a lot lately with relationships in my life about how scarcity mentality has robbed me from a quality of life many times without even realizing that the scarcity mentality was at play. I've been very, comfortable, like in my own story, the fact of growing up in a struggling middle-class family in the southeast side of Chicago for my childhood affected my view of resources and what resources were available. But understanding that scarcity mentality has created in me limiting beliefs about what could be available to me in my life. And just hearing my son say that anything that seems unattainable also seems unbelievable shows me that maybe in our family we're breaking this cycle of scarcity mentality. But more than that, it reminded me of just how far I'm coming, that I do think that things that I thought were never attainable are more attainable than I gave myself permission to believe. And that by changing mindset, it's allowing it to become more believable in the process of giving myself permission to go after more than what I'm currently experiencing. I know in my life, more than anything, what I want is to be able to invite people to want more for their lives. But sometimes I didn't give myself permission to want more for my own life. And so as I kind of been contemplating this, there's two things I want to say this week. One is that, like myself, you would ask yourself, what are your limiting beliefs? What do you believe is so unattainable that you can't even believe it and you won't even go for it? What are you limiting in your life? But then secondly is, what would give you permission to want more for your life than what you're currently experiencing? The problem with scarcity mentality is that it invades every area of life. It invades relationships, it invades goals, it invades the quality of peace that we feel even in our lives, because there's a restlessness that scarcity mentality really affects. I want more for life. And I think sometimes wanting more means that it's going to require different risks. It's going to require different goals and dreams, but also to put into place things that are going to allow us to go after those goals and dreams. The past 3 years, I've put more into personal growth than any other time in my life because I understood that I needed to see my life as an investment. What would it take for you to see your life as an investment that's worth putting resources into? Go ahead and like this video if it's connected with you. For me, comment down below, what are some of the beliefs that you have limited your life with because they existed? What are some of those limiting beliefs you've struggled with? And maybe even comment below, what are some things that you've used to overcome some of those limiting beliefs? And as always, subscribe to this channel. Would love to keep our relationship and dialogue going. Until next week, which will be, who knows where I'll be. Thanks for joining me today.